Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm laughing because I want to show you guys something that I'm feeling. It's from Black Love Feed on Instagram. That's where I've come on the journey.
Every time it was right or die, die. Every time I died, it was never right, it was just die. And I'm not doing it no more. Don't ask me if you know right or die.
Let me tell you again.
Baby, my ride or die days are over. Hang it up. Every time it was supposed to be ride or die, then die. Every time it was ride or die, die. Every time I died, it was never ride, it was just die. And I'm not doing it no more. Don't ask if you know ride or die. Baby, my ride or die days are over. Hang it up. Every time it was supposed to be ride or die, then die. Every time it was ride or die, die. Every time I died, it was never ride, it was just die. And I'm not doing it no more. Don't ask if you know ride or die. Baby, my ride or die days are over.
That's the message, and I'm laughing here. When I saw this, quite frankly, it's been on my phone for quite some time, but tonight I am feeling this. My ride or die days are over with my masculine. Is done, for the ones who follow my channel, and I want to sneeze, into this weird energy that I'm feeling, into what I've been trying to tell you guys, the ones who follow my channel. My masculine had with me a line that he could not cross. It's simple. There was this thing here. Certain people are not like consequent, if you know what I mean. Not spiritually, not in 3D. So it's like it's easy for people to keep crossing these like lines or boundaries that you try to have with them. But myself, I had a clear boundary with my masculine. I'll keep it short, what's personal to me so you can relate. He lives 15 minutes away from me. He's a foreigner coming from really far from here. And I'm here like fighting this fight. While I'm here fighting at to me, the highest height that I could think of, is like at that moment when I was fighting the most, that's the moment he chose, to bring a karmic onto the situation. Personally, I believe that he thinks the karmic is me energetically, but he's looking in the wrong direction. Either way, we're not really here about him. The insult or this thing, this boundary, is that he kept bringing the karmic back to my city. So, I'm trying to keep it short. This holiday season came along, and I was like, okay, I'm doing good, without him, but now I have a deadline. They're back into their country together. If he brings her back to my country, him and I will be over. And that's exactly what he did. And I figured that out, through pictures. And how I figured out my masculine had crossed that limit. He posted the first picture with him and her. So shout out to Instagram as I'm like showing you this sister and this thing that's making me laugh. Spirit had told me to watch, and I was receiving messages as a psychic, and I'm wise enough, even you girls, sorry about that, psychics listening to me. You have to understand that certain energies, falling onto you, they're kind of tricky and sneaky. And you have to identify the real from the fake. And to me, only my masculine tries to trick me in spirit into making me believe, okay, now that, that was our last time going back together. And I kept saying, only when I see it. I saw otherwise, and I did not like it. He crossed the limit with me. And this year, there's no going back to anything. This year is not really the type of energy that you can change or, like twist or. And it's funny, like I feel I have so much to say, but this one here is just a part one. Is a complete, switch of energy. And quite frankly, I've been seeing that, coming towards me like for some time now, like that strength, into being able to say, certain boundaries you're not going to cross with me, even if you're my masculine. I'll be right back. What I mean to say, I know this guy is my DM. We will always be twin flames, but the situation or the relationship as it is, it has to change. It has actually changed, whether I want to hear it or accept it or not, and I actually do. I'll be right back. So, it's a little bit like I had to have a break after even trying to explain these kind of energies. You can feel it, when you have come to this point. Most likely, you have fought on the twin flame journey or have had like some spiritual journey of a kind. And you've pushed through a lot of things, and you're like, I don't have to do this. I know that the relationship is what it is, but I don't have to accept this kind of energy around me. The karmic will remind you that. And to me, again, this idea of somebody always crossing the boundary with you, you're like the last time. And sometimes you can really say that and stick to that. Does not change how I feel about the journey. It's just that, the truth is, he was not supposed to do that to me. And he's utilizing his free will. Now, talking about free will, when I felt I'm done with him, and then he confirmed it by again, is silly. To a spiritualist like me, a psychic like me, is silly. I had to find out that way. But now he claims her, in pictures and everything. And I had told him that's the thing you cannot do, not once again with her, be done in 2022. You know how I felt after that yesterday? I felt like, thank you, masculine, for releasing me. That's what he did. He released me, spiritually. And the truth is, I am welcoming the energy. I know who he is in spirit, meaning I know the kind of spirit that is poured onto him that animates him. Nothing to write about when it comes to mine. He does not have that, like spending a whole part of a journey feeling like, I wanted to save that guy, not understanding I had to save myself. And I'll explain why to you. If you ever felt like, where is my strength? Why do I feel tired all the time lately? Why is it that I can't sleep, or that I find myself like sleeping all the time? What's this feeling, around my chest? What's this feeling around my heart? You know, damn near the symptoms of any kind of, illness you can picture in your life. That there is called the masculine, messing with you energetically, pulling your energy. You would have noticed, on this journey, most likely what happened, either you will see it throughout union, or it happened even before union. Your masculine being blessed for doing absolutely nothing. And you, like, you went down and he went up in some form, either before, you first met, or, it started by then, a little bit like that. You would see it's an exchange of energy. The more you chase like an energy that's not like wanting you, the more you're depleted, and they're over there like thriving over nothing. Like a damn piece of, plastic, and everybody's like worshiping it as if it was diamond or something. It is actually your energy that's going somewhere. So in that fashion, my loves, when I saw this thing, that my soul was not going to accept, I thanked him, like, thank you for releasing me. You're a hell of an energy to follow, like a hell of a fire to feed. That's how I felt. It's so much, but this year is just a part one again. That's the shift of energy. I like all my cards here. Today, let's keep it like a chat. These cards here, they talked enough to me. They're telling me what I need to know. And I will finish with one thing. I'm very proud of myself that I was smart enough, even as a psychic, to dodge, one of these stupid kind of messages like, yeah, he was telling me exactly what I needed to hear. So I don't watch other psychics. I'm not a lovey dovey, person, not a dreamer, none of those things, not even a I'm not a romantic. And even as a psychic in my sanctuary, he was lying to me in some form. He cannot do that to me. That there is what I will never, like rock with. And I'm very proud because I caught it, like, Spirit, why are you letting this false message come through? Oh, it's called high priesthood, my love. Even for you to be able to know when half of you is actually effing with you, quite frankly. Now, speaking about, effing with you, I like all of my cards. I like them for you. For the ones who know, this deck here will always be my favorite. That pure tarot. Like, this is how it is. No questions asked for me. So, and then I messed up to order this card because the others they kind of have, and I can feel the energy in my hand like shaking. I'm telling you, this like burst of energy that I have today is actually me like having my my spirit or my energy back. Amen, my loves. I could feel it. It was no crying. It was nothing. It was the feeling of being free. Like, really, this is how serious it is between the two of you. Thank you for releasing me. Because now I can move on from you, but the right way. Yeah. Speaking of tricks, biggest trick on the twin flame community, cards like these on the journey. With numbers, you're going to trick. And I'm not like, I'm just giving an example. It's like a spectrum and it can go all the way. With numbers, you're going to, mess yourself up a little less than with these kind of message here. It's a trick. It's like telling you what you need to hear along the way, so that you would be trapped, in this paradigm, quite frankly, the twin flame way, like really feeling like, your whole life has to go by and, you got to be the perfect, chaser to this guy into this unconditional love thing. I kept telling you on my channel, personally, I think that the creator loves you conditionally. According to what you do is going to send you an energy to rectify this thing or amplify it, however it needs it. But your choices are important in this life here, you know? Even the ones you're making today for tomorrow, and to me, that's exactly where your DM is going to find himself. He cannot grasp it for today, but me, I can already see how tomorrow is going to be for him. I'll come to that. Like, the question, is it just for now? For now, it is. Now, the twin flame journey and feeling trapped. Each of these cards on in a deck like this, with no like discernment or like critical anything, would tell you exactly what you need to hear. I will take it like one. I am so attracted to you. You see what I'm trying to tell you? You got to be careful with these kind of energies. And to tell you what I just did, I downplayed an energy. If I want to, these cards here, they will speak to me. And this card here will never be part of the cards that I would pull. But I wanted these cards to lie to show you. You see the least significant of them? I am so attracted to you. You hear the stuff we just talked about. Like, really? These cards here, or these kind of energies, they can be a lie. That lovey-dovey energy into thinking that your DM, is always about you, when his absence in your life, yeah, is proving to you that he's on another frequency. In other terms, he is not messing with you, not even in his head, for most of it. But If you resonated with my channel lately, I can tell you something. On me, I'm not a liar. And the energy I felt here is not from a dream or anything. It's just that I can see my DM, he's not ready for me. And the truth is, I cannot wait for him. I have my own destiny to fulfill. Now, you see how I made this deck lie? This one here is called That Big Lie. I need one card from this deck that would represent the truth, even into this like lovey dreamer's madness here. Spirit, tell me the truth. Do you see the truth? I hope that you can forgive me one day. And there's a reason why I'm reading this as if, I was 2 years old or 3, 5. I did not tell you, is it for now? There's a reason for this card here. Did not just ask Spirit to give me the true message. I'm telling you, this deck is a lie. I'm so attracted to you. Now I ask Spirit, for the true message in these cards here. And me, I know how to invoke this thing. I hope that you can forgive me one day. That's what it says. Yeah, that's the rest of the story, my loves. Did not just say he doesn't understand the mistake that he's making today. But I'm a psychic, I can already see what tomorrow is made of. Hi, God, Taurus. This is it. Spirit, do not let these people here trick me. And I love it because if you've seen the opening of this reading, you will see me, I'm laughing it off like, thank God, you're releasing me, masculine. I've been spiritually in love with you ever since I was a little girl. And I happen to be 40 now. It's a good energy. Now, another good energy. Spirit, do not let these people here trick us into this romantic, BS. I need one more card from this deck here that would speak the truth. So, you hope that I can forgive you one day. You know why that is? On my channel, I'm going to introduce a new concept. I'm going to call it divine passion. And please feel free to steal the concept, the way I have it in mind. Only I will be able to explain this thing to you in time. It's different now. All I can tell you, divine passion for me, feminine. Oh, the Lord Almighty is in this, and all I know, the passion, yeah. Now you get to really chase me. You get to chase me, masculine. I'm the receiver. Hey, you're my masculine. And you effed up to the point of no return each and every time you get me. Is because you would have chased me in some form. And I'm not saying that as like if divine passion. You see that you hear that divine is what it is. And I'm telling you, yesterday the feeling I've had, like, thank you for setting me free. Now he's free to be with anybody. This is it. Him, another man, this kind of feeling about love where you want to hold on to somebody like this is done. But as long as you feel free to be with somebody else, it means that I can be with somebody else, anybody I want to as well. Meaning only a faithful man would deserve for you to be faithful. And if you want to be faithful, be it for the Almighty, but not for this fool here, if you feel me. Truth chases essence, into the new divine feminine in me. And quite frankly, this is all I want. But going after a guy is like, letting a blind person, lead me, if you feel me. Oh, I've done that for too long. Even on this channel. This is it. And I'll, tell you on the way. I will read for some twin flames again, but like my energy or me, I'm not part of this anymore. I am a twin flame because I have a divine masculine, but it's the next chapter for me. Like, if you are not here now, I have to go on, even if it's without you, fulfill all of my dreams, for me, not for you. I don't feel this card. This I can't stop thinking about you is not the kind of cards that I need, for real, for real. So, for the ones who know me, I'm not feeling this deck. I do not acknowledge this card. Spirits, please don't catch me off guard. Would you please, give us a true message? And I'm done with these here for some time. We both know I'm not the one for you, or that there is the truth. And you keep showing me that, with the karmic masculine, but the problem is, even at my best, part of me did not want to acknowledge this. Like right now, I cannot have you. And I can tell you, even if he broke up with the karmic right now, do you understand how long it would take? Like, you're thinking just, sorry, me, I'm a graphic type of person. That's how I think. You would think, just wipe your lips off and your off and, come to me. Me, I'm thinking, you need like spiritual bath, quite frankly, like weeks after weeks. I don't want the energy of the karmic on me. Meaning, should we be wasting like 6 more months or a year from now on because you just want to play? Each day you want to play, like prolonging this thing for me. I gotta move on to the next. This here is the truth. We both know that you're not the one for me. The truth is you are, but not today. And right now you don't feel like I'm the one for you. And the truth is that is okay. I don't want to go for tarot today, but I need some cards and we will finish this. It's a form of inspiration. And I'll continue on this wave here. And it's totally okay, by the way. And this here is making me emotional, not for him, not for the twin flame thing, but like for me. That pressure, the luck, like around again your heart space, your chest, your belly, like feeling compressed over this thing, like I'm feeling like I can breathe, my loves. All I know, even on this journey, somebody like me, I learned how to forgive. And initially, I thought it had nothing to do with him. Now I know he's in this, like you have no idea. I wish him well. I wish the karmic well. All I know, and that's how I can do it. Right now, I do not belong to you. Spiritually, I do not belong to you. I'm cutting that cord. If what you heard, it is very possible. You belong, but just like an earthly mother or father or anybody, you'll be like, this is who they are to me. But right now, I'm not messing with them. Just like that. I know you're not the one for me. Into releasing me. I wish you well, the karmic well, anybody well. The only thing I can't wish Satan well. Anything else, I wish you well. There's a card here. I want to tell you how I feel. This here, I will not even look into this deck just to let you know your girl is a true one. I don't care how you feel. You know what? That free will is the only thing that he's utilizing. Some of them is because negative energy is flowing inside of them. Others is quite frankly number 15. And others is simple. It's because their spirit is flawed, so use all the free will you can. I cannot be attached to that. I don't want the karma, nor the future, nor the past. I don't want no part of that. Trying to trick me. Let me tell you how I feel. I don't care how you feel. You used your free will. It's not because you realize that you missed something that this thing here is promised to you. It was promised to you until now, yeah? Rest of the story is based on my free will. Like, think I'm joking. This here. I'm tired. Even this channel, the fact that it's not working, it's like spirit talking to me, like telling me, you got to change the energy. This one here, between me and spirit is called my family. Mess with me onto this new wave here. A little group here is going to resonate with such energies. Oh, and by the way, no love lost here. Except, quite frankly, for this entity altogether that you call the masculine. I do not trust him. I don't trust yours. Yours, you'll never have to worry when it comes to me because I trust none of these. None of them. The true soul love, if anything, is for this clan here, the feminine. No love lost, here. Not for the masculine, but a different one. Somebody can resonate with this. And by the way, one energy that I can feel high red rose is like, he's not going to like being kicked out of this family here. I will tell you why. He cannot come too close to the light, but in essence, he likes the energy of light, is what makes his life feel good or have that tone. And what I figured out into this exchange of energy, what he gives us in reverse or in me, in return, is that negativity. You can keep that. You're kicked out of this one family here that keeps giving soul love left and right. You can stay with the monsters, you know. I don't care anymore. It's like he's asking me the question, do you really not care? I'll tell you why about this here. I want to tell you how I feel. You're not focused on that. No, you know. Today it feels like he broke my dream. You see, it's like a damn twin being born first, It's like a different dynamic. It's like, I don't care if you're a second apart, I'm the big one. He thinks he broke my dream. The truth is, if he didn't pay attention, he broke his own dream. Me being the first year, whatever it is, I would lead into this thing. I was the first one to know. Sure, you broke your own dream. I don't even care about how you feel. Do you see that card, Nourish? Hi, T. Do you see this one card, Nourish? My energy. That raw, like soul love, if you feel me, whether I wanted to sound mad, whether I had ego or not. Do you know what kind of energy was flowing into my spirit and into my heart? Queen of Cups for you. And if you're resonating with me, Queen of Cups in you. No, you're not getting my energy anymore. He will feel it. And for the ones who know of me, just, ask your soul. You think he wouldn't feel it? You're resonating with me, yeah? He can feel it. But the problem is that now I know of it, you cannot take my energy anymore. This love here is yours, but there's like a seal on it, And joy is real. Check the beginning of this video here. I had to explain this stuff to you. It's heavy. My heart and my chest or throat was contracting, but the truth is I am taking this the best way I can. I thank you for releasing me. Now I feel like I can breathe again. So it went like gradually. The sleeping, I don't know how it felt, but like first maybe a peace. When I can compact this, I will tell you. I think a kind of peace of mind, then like a kind of, I don't know what it is, Zen attitude. And what I figured out not too long ago, I could sleep again, like really I could eat again. Now I can breathe again, like hallelujah, amen. Healing, like you think I'm joking. Oh yeah, this is it, that point in time. I can breathe again, like, like a damn monkey off of my back. And this year, I'm indulging into it too much for the moment. You feel it, like, all this, like, and I've always had somewhat of an oral fixation. For the ones who know of it, you would know. It's either you're fluent with words, or you like to talk, or you talked early in your life, you like to eat a lot, or smoking and drinking, anything that has to do with your mouth, yeah? I can feel with this breathing again that I can actually cut this kind of, or cut off on these oral fixations. I'm telling you, I've been giving him my energy long time, ever since I was a little girl. Yeah. This is the truth. I don't know where we go from here, which is why myself personally, I'm choosing to leave it. behind, but you know, it feels like strength, and it feels like it's a joyful place. So I will not share the negativity, but I'll share the positivity as much as I can until I find the solution or whatever it is. But right now, how I'm going to do it, I have a twin flame. I am a twin flame, but I choose my like free will dictates to me right now that I don't need to be with him. Not in this natural life, is how I'm feeling. Anything else I'll share with you and try to read from twin flames from time to time into this create space. I'm trying to tell you, expanding without you. That's the point. Very true. Transformation, think I'm joking. Sure, I do not miss you. I won't miss you. Do your thing with the karmic, be happy and all. I have to go on with my journey, and it has nothing to do with you. I'm going to be born and I will die without you. I'm trying to understand. The spirit is saying, girl, the stuff you're saying today. Yeah, I'll tell you something. I'm done with this deck. I know I have had approval. It's that Hierophant card. Matter of fact, there's just one more. That Hierophant card. You know what happened to me as a psychic, as a human being, as a spirit, part of the original spirit on Earth? Yeah, I hijacked part of the so-called matrix around us. I'm guided, so I know what I'm doing. But spirit was tricking me into believing something. And even my Lord, the stuff that I care about the most came to me. And I was like, now today I know you're, I can't even say it, but it spells in English Lying to me. I'm telling you, I liked it. Like, yeah. You see how I'm molding you guys or shaping you guys into this kind of experiences here. Like, a parent, who cannot tell a child at like 3 years old or something that Santa Claus does not exist. And, slowly you're opening up their world. Yeah. Me, I asked the right question, kind of like a kid who's like, but why is it like this? You told me it was like that. Yeah, this kind of thinking. He liked it. Hierophant, my loves. Oh no. I felt it like spiritual B and way further S in me. He's saying to me, girl, look at you. Into that card hammer, you can picture it like, girl, look at you. Stuff you're saying, girl, look at you. You're nailing it. This is it. Hierophant. You think, I trick these cards. I am a true spirit. Ain't no time for that. Spirit saying the energy around me is friendly. Hey, amen. I can feel this one here is like giving me. This is crazy. Spirit is saying to me that I'm grown, You know why that is no loves? Because now, as I'm freed from this love, I can really know myself, like, let it go even for a second. So that you would know finally who you are. Stop being a slave to this love so that you would know me and you would know yourself. Like, absolutely. You and me. Queen of Wands. I can feel it all over my body. This is crazy. And only if you're my part of my family, you can feel this too. This man who I don't care for you. It's about myself. I'm I'm so sorry. And Spirit saying to me 100%, you know, the true victory into that tower, because 6 minus 2. Spirit saying to me, girl, you're going too fast. Is 4, like that true union. The Queen of Cups. I love you. Hold on. Saying to me, like, feel free to feel all these things in front of all of these people. I'm dying. Like, you know, I'm seeing the truth. I followed the truth, and finally I'm seeing the truth exactly into that High Priestess. You know, I'm going to fate. Like, I'm looking in the right direction into this King of Cups, the one who can heal and who doesn't need this card to feel a thing. It's like, control yourself, but let the feelings flow. Spirit saying to me, yes, you know, that new love. Saying to me to walk, like, you know, move this card. Go on. No, the past does not matter anymore. Like, the stuff I'm saying, you know, into this energy of love is crazy. I'm looking for the 4 of Wands, the true union with my Lord. Like, you know, it's my last card. He's saying to me, not before you die. He's saying to me, not before you die. Like, it's not what you think exactly. It's not what exactly. It's not what you feel. It's not what you think. It's just your union. Guess with who? With the MFer. Like, really, I don't need him. This here, it feels very strong. Like me, I'm thinking I'm meeting the Lord, you know, not right now, but with time we'll be together again. So I won't work on myself. I will live, you know, it's what you don't know. With my own spirit, my own shadow, you know, and there he is. Actually, it's him, but not in the flesh anymore. We're good. I hope somebody can resonate with this. He's my shadow. You know, all I need is my shadow. I don't need him in the flesh. And quite frankly, me, I'm moved by this because I can feel all of these things. Like, you know, I can breathe again and I feel free from this guy here. And in essence, all I can do is thank him. It's all right, you know, I'm thinking it's a beautiful reading. Yeah, you know what makes it even more beautiful? The energy of the karmic. It's going to bring something to this thing. Spirit, I don't know why it does that, but it's because he wants to live. Yeah, he can hype me up like this and then push me back into reality. To be continued, my loves, you know, but this one here, do not let the guy fool you, you know, which is why you should bet on yourself and in these feelings, like true Queen of Wands for you. And it's like, you know, don't bet on him too much. I'll tell you why. He's not a believer like you. He has somebody else, and that's where he stays comfortable, you know, in atheist land. And quite frankly, you're an atheist, you're a believer. This one here is non-believers land. Is different. So it is saying to me, I hope somebody can resonate me. I wonder where the love is, you know. Like, believe me, I'm getting the message. I love you enough. This guy ain't right for you. He's not the right mind or whatsoever for you, which is why he is with somebody else. And this time here, I'm letting it rock, quite frankly. Yeah, into that Queen of Pentacles. I have my life, you know. What you expect me to do? Die for you? Done that already. Exactly into that that pentacle. Done that already. The only thing that matters is myself. I don't feel pain. This here, how I felt, is not pain. Like me, this here is how I'm going to get excited when the Lord is going to be in front of me and is saying to me, not now, not before you die. Like, really, Lord, forget the pain, then kill me. It's crazy. Myself, I know how to make sense of the pain. This empathic quality comes from pure pain. So figure out where the pain is going within you, what it's supposed to bring to you. Amen. Oh yeah, Queen of Swords on him, like you have no idea. I will never forget that Hierophant. And slowly the problem I'm having, that whole world map in tarot. Like there's so many cards I will never forget, but I will never forget how some of them hit. And I have like a couple of them by now. You know what he's saying to me? Clean up myself. Is saying to me, all this stuff that you're experiencing is divine and it's just to make you grow. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's hard sometimes. Last year was really hard for me. But as I'm coming out, my Lord, amen, like unmarked and untouched and everything, I'm like, I'm very grateful. Yeah. I'm grateful and I'm looking forward to the future. No heartbreak. Just positivity in here. This is my last card. So it's saying to me, I'm ready for all of these things that I always wanted. I'll be right back, people.